really been going on Tuesday. But a lot of times they have good meat deals, and I keep meaning to look to show you all because I get emails on it. Hello. You ever had one of those days where you were just going to, you thought you was going to set the world on fire, and instead the world was on fire for you? But at least all the major things are done. Kenny's took care of, Eli's napping, the animals have ate, and I've had my shower. Think I know what I'm going to do for dinner. It looks a little cloudy. I don't know if it's these little glasses or not. I thought I'd try them today. So, they look a little foggy. There's some of my older ones. I went to Hugo the other day. Can't tell you what day it was. I can tell you I was with Kenny and Eli because Eli had a doctor appointment for a checkup. And as we were going home, I had a choice to stop in either at the Dollar Tree or the Hugo. Those were the two stores I had in my head, and I didn't feel like going in both of them. So I decided I'd drop in at the Hugo, United Grocery Outlet. It's in Halls, Tennessee, in Knoxville. And it's a really big, it's bigger than the ones I go to around here. I've got two that I normally go between. It's bigger than either one of those. So, looking for one item in particular, and I found it. And I knew that they have discounted bread, and I needed some bread, which I could get at Dollar Tree, of course. I'm rattling today. But I knew that they'd have good buys there, so Kenny and Eli sat in the car while I went in to look for the item I'm going to show you in just a little bit, and bread. I know they knew I was going to look around. But I did cross one item off that I know that I'm a little short in my pantry. So I can cross that one item off. So on with the bread. I've actually had to go ahead and freeze this one because it had expired and it was marked down to $1.49. It's called the, I always say this wrong, artisanal bakery bread. $1.49. I don't know what the regular price is. I know it's over $3. I've actually gotten into it since I got it. And I'll show you with what in just a little bit. Got some hamburger buns. And I believe they were just $1 where the Dollar Trees went up to $1.25. And I know we'll be using those this week. And I just got another loaf of bread because we were starting to get very low on bread. So I just got one loaf. Expires March 15th. So that's coming up pretty soon. By the time you see this, it's probably already passed. Let me see. And the one thing I was looking on it, look here, it looks like it's already got mold on it. I'm recording this on March 14th. Already got mold on it. So I think either I'll take the mold out and just give the rest of the bread that's good to the chickens. I'll probably just do that instead of taking it back to the store, but yeah. And I know it wasn't on there when I bought it. Like I said, that was a couple of days ago. Why it would mold in one particular spot, I don't know. I didn't put it in the refrigerator because it wasn't expired. And I showed these things because I know it. I'm not the only one that happens to. It won't go total to waste. And I think I gave $1 for it too. It was hearts. Not had that happen before expiration date. Matter of fact, Mom can tell you, Omi, we had a loaf of bread one time, and I know she can vouch for this. Never could find it. Never could find it. Couple of months down the road, and I can't remember what the temps were now. She probably remembers. I don't. I think it was the heat of summer, but like I said, anyway, a couple of months later, I was digging around in the back of the vehicle and found that loaf of bread. It was under some of Kenny's items. And guess what? It was not molded. Period. It was sliced bread, not molded. How that happened, I wouldn't eat it. I wouldn't even want to give it to my chickens at that point, because what was in it to keep it so, preserved. And I don't even remember what kind. Like I said, Omi probably does. Sorry about that. One thing I was tickled to get, and probably should have got more, except that they didn't seem like all of them were quite fresh enough, and that was purple grapes. But I got a good several helpings of it for 99 cents a pound. Got some smaller of the flour taco style tortillas. Eli and I was wanting to do something with these, and they're good till April 5th of 2022. And I'm sure beyond that too. They get a little dried out, but as long as they don't have mold on them. But I got a pack of those. They had 2 of these in here for $2, $1 a jar. It's the Guacamole Salsa. I think this is real good to dip your chips in, put a little bit on your tacos, especially if you can't go buy avocado. And I've seen where somebody said they were upwards almost $4 a piece. They're not that high here, but this is shelf stable. Let me see what all it has in it. If I can see out of these older glasses. I should have picked up some others. Mexico's #1 salsa brand, Hernandez. Refrigerate after opening. Main ingredients to start with is water, tomatoes. Looks like soybean oil, onions, peppers, and all that good stuff. But it's good. I've had it before, but for $2, and you're getting, how many ounces? 47.2 ounces. And shelf stable till you open it. So I got the twin pack of that. I was looking for more baby carrots because I only got like a bag left in the refrigerator. I left all this stuff in bags except like the grapes and another item you'll see, because I hadn't needed it up to this point, but I need to get my refrigerator cleaned out, and I'm using some of this stuff, so I need to get it done. But anyway, I was looking at baby carrots, and they were $1.49 for the pound bag. And normally I don't give more than 99 cents, and hopefully a lot of times I'll get it for less. But I walked down just a tad, and they had a reduced section. March 8th was the expiration date, but they were 79 cents. So I can choose to freeze part of them. I could even can them if I wanted to. Might be a thought. Or I can just cook them up. Depends on what mood I'm in, how much energy I have, what I'll do with them. I know I won't cook them all up at the same time, but I can put them in the freezer. I'd bag them in another bag. But I bought 4 pounds at 79 cents. That's almost half of what they were asking for the other ones. And that's how I shop on a lot of stuff, too. I do look at the bargain racks. And this is one item that I had on my list that maybe I need, a few more, because I don't really stock up on it. and that's sweet potatoes in a can. And they had the Polars, 40 ounces. And it was actually cheaper to buy the 40 ounce than it was to buy, say, 2 of the smaller ones to equal that. It was cheaper to buy the bigger ones. So I bought 2 of these. And Eli loves yams. That's one of the vegetables he will eat. Kenny loves yams. I'm okay with yams. I'd rather have a baked yam. Well, I like the sweet potato. I mean the yam casserole with marshmallows on it. Well, I guess I like yams. It's just not one that I would pick first, though. So I got 2 of those. One thing that reminded me of childhood, and I know Walmart used to have them, and I'm not sure if they do anymore because I've not looked. But it's the Land of Frost Premium Sub Kit where you get smoked ham, cotto ham, salami, and bologna. No byproducts or artificial flavors. And you get 20 ounces. And it's good. It says to sell by April 15th. You get 1 1/4 pound. And I thought the price was on it, so I didn't look for my receipt. But it was like no more than $3.99, say $4. But I thought for 20 ounces, that was a good deal for a sandwich meat. And remember earlier I said I had a couple of slices of this. So I had this, and I put some pepper jack, a slice of pepper jack that I'm still trying to use up. Melted it on there. I did it like, what do you call it? More like use just what you have. And, you know, if you are bare bones on stuff. So I just didn't do the lettuce, didn't do the mayonnaise, but just those items on some toasted bread. It was good. So that's what I did that night. One thing I haven't been able to find in a while, and I've looked, and I think my daughter's even looked at Kroger's, I think. I don't know if she's looked at Food City or Aldi's. It says to use by April 3rd, 22, or you can freeze it, or you can can it. So Omi says we need to freeze this one. And so I might divide it up. I know what it is. She's wanting to get back so she can some with me. Some of it I plan on using this week, so I'll cook some up. But you're wondering what it is. It's called Right Brand Ends in Pieces Bacon. Great for seasoning. 48 ounces, 3 pounds. And I believe this was $6.99 for 3 pounds of bacon and ends. You can use it in all kinds of casseroles. You can use it in omelets. You can, even if it's not a pretty strip of bacon, you can use it in the mornings. You can crumble it on your biscuits and gravy, soups, salads, you name it, you use it. So I know I'll be frying some of this up too today. So I had to get the stuff out of the bags and decide what I'm going to do. I got to get my refrigerator cleaned out. But that is some of the stock up items and indulgent items that I bought at the You-Go. I was glad I went that day. Kenny was probably shaking his head. He's probably saying, a couple of items. Yeah, right. But they're good items, and the boys like them too. So if you've got a United Grocery Outlet, it really is a good place to shop. I don't really blame them for the bread, even though I can't figure out. The rest of it looks good. It just looks like right here. I don't know if it had been frozen at one time and moisture got in it. Because it's soft feeling. That's one reason I bought it. It was really, really soft. And I was looking forward to that one too. This one's got to go back in the freezer. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this haul. Remember, United Grocery Outlet. Tuesdays they have an Angus beef day. And I've not went in quite a while to stock up because I have been other times, and I'm still stocked up right now. We're behind on our canning, Omi and I. So I've not really been going on Tuesday. But a lot of times they have good meat deals, and I keep meaning to look to show you all because I get emails on it. So if I can remember, I'll start doing that for you. And if you go to United Grocery Outlet, it's a good deal. And I feel like still, like this is like $2.33 a pound. It's still way better than $5 or 6, 7, 8, or 9. Because the bacon fat you can use in cornbread, fried potatoes. You can utilize pretty much all of this too. Okay. So until next time, we'll talk soon.